All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the continuation of the LHYNX Division Gaming League, the first VR chat-based competitive gaming league ever. Tonight's matchup is Game 2 of the Counter-Strike Global Offensive Series and features Team Void versus Team Red Zone. I'm your shoutcaster, Kavechi, here with my co-shoutcaster, Carbonizer, or Carb, for those that know him well. And we will be calling this match as it happens live here on the official LDGL Twitch channel. The live stream is again managed by the league's co-owner and manager, Mahidrian. Rosters of the participating teams will be displayed shortly as we get closer to the start of the match. Tonight's rules will be closely following ESL Pro League rules and regulations. The first map is Mirage, as selected by Team Red Zone. Team Void will be T-side and rebuttal. This should be another extremely exciting stream, and we're thrilled to have everyone participating and watching here with us tonight. As we'll be announcing throughout the stream, if you're interested in joining the league and want to become a partner, you can stay linked in by joining the official Discord server. The server link is featured on our social media platforms, or you can type !Discord in the Twitch chat and follow the link there. Feel free to show your positivity and love for the stream and your favorite teams and players by commenting in the chat, following us on social media, and sharing the server link with your friends so they can join in the fun. Now, without any further delay, let's get into the action. LDGL Season 0 CSGO Game 2 has officially started. Carbonizer. Or Carb?
Yeah, just go ahead and call me Carb. I'm
Carb.
Great. How are you?
No, I'm fantastic. Got a little bit of nerves, a little bit of goosebumps. I love me some competitive gaming action. And You know what? Hey, I've been telling you, as we're kind of moving up to the start of the match, Team Void here, I mean, you're not familiar with the community, but this team has been dominating across all the games that we've featured so far in our test. But never have we seen a performance like we saw with Team Void playing Counter-Strike. My goodness, I'm excited to give you the opportunity to sit here with me and watch them employ tactics that really, in my opinion, you only see at like a semi-professional to professional level.
Yeah. What I noticed right at warm-up was two of them actually practicing run boosting right out the gate. I've never seen a team set up for run boost practice as soon as they drop into the server.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah, and I know I kind of heard you like take your towel off your desk and kind of dap your forehead a little bit because my goodness, like it made me sweaty just seeing it. And I mean, that's exciting. We wanted to set up an environment where it was community-based competitive gaming. So you had all these clubs and communities coming from the VR chat, that social sphere, and they were putting together groups and rosters to compete at a competitive level. And, because it's a debut season, it's a test season, a lot of people were coming in with like mixed expectations. Void, Little Buddy, the partner rep for that club, I mean, they came in and said, okay, you said competitive, so we're playing for massive prize pools. And they put together a very talented cast of players to represent them. And it's amazing. It's exciting. But even more exciting is when teams like Team Misfits or Team Red Zones, when they're playing Void, like they have this this push, this teamwork, this effort to give themselves the opportunity to take a game off of them or even a series. Like that's when it gets really, really tense. And I love that kind of drama.
Absolutely. And what I was looking at, so I looked at the VOD from 2 weeks ago with Team Void, and obviously they put out a crazy performance. It was like a 15-0 run right out the gate.
Exactly.
They play very structured, very sound Counter-Strike from what I saw just skimming through that VOD. It's hard to see another team come in and try to beat them right now.
Yeah, I mean, indeed. I mean, Red Zone has like a massive deficit really to make up for. And when I was thinking about it, when I was watching the videos back, and even when I was paying attention to like where I saw the pain points when Red Zone was competing with them, a lot of the time Red Zone, I mean, they could not match them in raw gunplay, but more often than not, Void just had somebody sneak up behind them on the flank. Like almost every time, 2 or 3 of them would get called out on the flank, and they would get taken out immediately, and they wouldn't have the kind of pressure they need to push onto site, or they get stopped up in the choke, before they can get the bomb down, or push Void away into a disadvantageous position.
Yeah, certainly. I mean, you've been watching the league longer than I have, obviously, so I've not been able to see what other teams do. Literally, it's been the Void show with that one VOD that I've seen this season, and I can't wait to see what other teams do. And maybe, I see the mistakes happen real time. I can call them on it, and they can come back and see it, and that might help them in the future run. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I hope so. And I mean, all you got to do is adapt, adapt and overcome. I mean, even though Void itself is displaying the raw skill that they are, and they were a dominant presence in the matchup itself, they didn't, like the players themselves, a lot of them, some of the best players on their roster were coming back rusty, so it's not like they're infallible. It's not like there isn't an opportunity for Red Zone to do something, but it's just it's a matter of whether or not they're going to have the strategies in their back pocket to kind of employ and try to catch them off guard, because rusty players means mistakes, and
certainly.
Right. Exactly.
And with these comp shooters, you've seen it in multiple titles, not just CS:GO. They are momentum based. You can string together rounds that barely get won, but they total up to a huge, upset or an overwhelming victory. It's never just a clean cut ordeal with them.
Right. Yeah. It's all momentum based. I mean, especially Valorant. My God, like. Yeah, when I'm watching that game and somebody pushes up on a team like 10-0, 11-0, and then it just sweeps all the way in the other direction, it's truly depressing. And I mean, Counter-Strike's no stranger to that. So, and I would love to see it.
Yeah, I mean, you could see a clutch play where somebody sucks the air out of the room and totally flips the match on its head. Looks like we're gonna get started though.
Yeah, looks like we're heading into the contest. LDGL. Game 2 for CS:GO. Let's see if Red Zone can find some wiggle room to compete with the defending contenders.
I always love in warm up when both teams aren't really killing each other and just jumping on each other's heads, screwing around. Yeah. That's always my favorite thing with the CS:GO warm ups, because it's like that on Face It. It's like that on ESEA. It's like that in matchmaking sometimes. Yeah. So it's really funny to see here.
It's it's gamer code really, and one of my favorite GIFs that have come out of the internet of all time is an original CS Source GIF where he's looking straight up in the sky and kind of crouch walking. That's really a magic moment.
Yeah.
And just to remind everybody again, if you're wanting to join the community, if you want to be a part of this and keep up with your favorite teams, our announcements, please join the Discord channel. We have all of our social media links actually displayed on the stream itself in the About section. All right. And we see, let's 1 second here, everybody as well. They're just to kind of, find something to let you know about at the Saturday. This coming Saturday on the 7th, there is a player banquet. We want to just kind of start putting that in your minds and your community minds that we're going to be hosting that for everybody. We want you to have an opportunity to meet all the players, meet us, talk to us. We are real people. We are in the community. We we participate as well. We want to meet you, hear your feedback, hear about like some of the stuff you liked a lot, some of the stuff you didn't, things you would like to see in the future. If you know anybody that wants to come talk to us, especially, like, I think that would be a great platform for them to come see that, you know, it's a cooperative community. And we're headed straight into the first round,
right.
as I say
ready.
that. Counter-Strike, an interesting game when it comes to setting up competitive matches.
Certainly, yeah. It's definitely a technical hardship when you are managing and running a server and a spectator's environment. But
Yeah.
you know, this is a staple in PC gaming, that's for sure. And you know, it's kind of required in any league that's going to have esports. That's definitely a given.
Exactly. So we're on the first round here. Looks like Team Red Zone sort of inching up in a choke towards A. Little bit of a trade. Shioka takes out Simsy. Shioka also taking down Sam Aishi. Huge
Ooh.
defense by Void. Red Zone just being torn apart handily. Red Zone does get the bomb down, though. The plant went through. Meep getting gunned down. Falls. Jason, the last one, has to hold the site by himself. And fails.
This is looking like some turn-based combat. That's what it's looking like right now.
Yeah, there's a bit of turn-based combat going on. It's a little bit laggy. We'll kind of work through the growing pains of trying to figure out how this is supposed to run. And
Well,
hey, man, we'll just soul read it. Carb, we've casted these enough to know, like, basically the gist of what's happening. So
yeah, certainly. It looks like the T's are going to do a 5-man push B into apartments, but they're going. Oh, they're not stopping.
Yeah, they're just running.
Oh, look at that!
Hold down W.
Go.
I don't know if Void's ready.
Cuts down Jason. They're on the site. They're going to get the bomb down.
I think they're going to plant it. Wait, they're all standing still. Never seen the strategy before. Oh,
bomb's down, and then
bomb's
two people
down.
died.
Red Zone has 2 up. Void, all 5. No one defusing. Red Zone.
Yeah.
Red Zone.
I don't know what to make of that.
There.
Void just rolled in.
Not sure. Oh my goodness.
He tries to Zeus him on round 2. Okay.
And the Zeus fails. Rom Secrets trying to wallbang. Simsy unable to push. That's just another Team Void victory. Unreal.
Yeah. This looks kind of brutal for the players right now. I don't know if it's as bad as we see it, but it looks like it hurts.
It looks like it's painful, and for us, I mean, just commentating, it's a little painful to figure out exactly what's going on, but we're going to do our best. Rom Secrets has every equipment known to man ready to flash, stun, and molly.
It's weird. The CT's double save, Red Zone double saved, and yet they're still just buying half SMGs, Scout, and 1 M4 coming into play. Looks like they opted for cheaper guns and more utility to hold their sights.
Yeah, I mean, get a molly or a flash or a smoke to kind of close off a choke and make pushing in harder. I mean, that is what Void's doing.
I hear the bomb being planted, but I don't see it.
I don't. The bomb is planted, which means Red Zone's probably struggling on holding the site. Rain Ruby getting absolutely gunned down. Shioka, massive kill. Simsy, I don't know if an MP5 is going to do much for him here. Oh my goodness.
It's destroyed in market. Oh, wow.
Yeah, one of the things that always surprises me about CSGO and CS in general is just, man, when you get headshot, the game reminds you of how bad that hurts because it is loud as hell. Like, it is. Now, Red Zone, not in a good position. Like you said, double save, didn't buy any assault rifles. Now they're reduced to Deegs and some utility.
You see a Force P90 come out, and somehow Meep is able to afford an M4 and some utility. I don't know how. They're not really organizing their buys right now, whereas, Team Void, there's definitely some structure in that buys. You have a saved M4, 2 AKs, and then like a Deagle to pick up anybody's weapon who's dropped. And then, you have the MAC-10 in case they need somebody to entry frag or rush. It's actually very structured, even though it looks like controlled chaos. They're pushing apartments now on the B site. He jumps out window with the MAC-10. And
freeze frames. Shioka kills Jason in another plane of existence that we didn't get to see. And Lit goes down. It's a 4-4 red zone defending.
Turn-based combat in CS:GO right now.
It is. You know, I think Valve should consider maybe like an isometric top-down kind of strategy type game for Counter-Strike. There's a flash now. I can't see anything. I couldn't anyway. Simsy is dead. Team Void gets the round.
Void takes another round, 4-0.
You don't laugh.
It's funny.
Cry.
You still see people with Deagles. You still see people with Mac 10s. And Shioka's already at 16,000, so he's just showing off at this point. He's not buying anything. He's not buying his teammates any guns or throwing them over. He's just sitting at 16K.
Doesn't have utility. Nope. And, you know, that's what I was going to say to you. You said, you know, it's controlled chaos, or they're structuring their economy. They're making good buys. They're trying to pick up weapons. But really, I mean, they're not. It's not like they're buying into assault rifles. They're just letting their money grow up. And, I
can get behind
twisting Valorant in the wound or what?
Even in Valorant or CS:GO, I can get behind the fact that, you know, you buy an SMG, you don't want to give it up till you die. I'm like that when I go into matchmaking all the time.
Almost sometimes to a fault, you know.
Yes.
Oh, Oreo, massive headshot on Jason. Red zone just getting picked apart. Huge trades. Oh my goodness.
Void's rolling 5-0. Look at that crosshair by Lit. That is wow.
Lit's crosshair. I mean, he could probably jump off the top of B site.
Is he top fragging too?
Like 777-20 somebody in the head. I'm not sure. I think it might be the crosshair if he is.
Oh no, okay, he's third from the top.
Okay, maybe the crosshair. Not
wow, Shioka out there. Yeah. No wonder Shioka's not buying anything. He's getting a ton of kills with that gun.
Yeah, 13 frags, 5 rounds in. All right. Got it pushing up towards B site, red zone. Seems to be aware they have one lurking mid, one A, but they're not going to need it. Void currently working on some kind of teleportation time stop spell. I think this is 9th level in some games. The flash comes out. They're in apartments. Red zone doing actually doing a decent job. I think that was a kill with a flashbang. Not sure. Meep takes down Shioka. JC wipes out Jason. Time stops again.
Yeah, I can't really make out what's going on. I see Rain right here holding default on B, and that's it. The clock's still moving, but nothing else is happening on the screen. I don't quite understand what's happening here.
Currently, Red Zone has an 82% chance to win as long as the game continues. They won the game. They overcome.
No way.
All they needed to do was mess with the equilibrium of time, how it progresses. And Red Zone takes a round off of Void. Unbelievable. I'm glad we got to see it in real time. And that was amazing. All right. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. All right. It's a contest. We got a round mid-game. It's 5-1. Void going to have to
you're actually going to see tactical smokes come out on the A site, too. Look at this. They're already doing lineups.
Yep.
For a coordinated assault.
We don't see that much, but Void pushing in on A. They're actually switching up their strategy a bit. Red Zone did a good defense. Meep goes down. JC with a massive headshot. Huge spray. The teams are trading out. Sam Aishi goes down again. Red Zone is at a disadvantage to defend this site. The bomb is likely going to go down at some point while they consider their options. And stand there menacingly.
Certainly, yeah. That's I hear a gun being reloaded, so that's new.
Yeah. All right, let's turn to chat. Looks like Rom Secrets is Hunter 1701's dad and owns a Lambo. Oh, back to the game. Team Void took that round. That was a good win. So, according to Forces Beyond, what you, the stream, the viewer can hear, the players themselves are having a fine experience. They can see everything that's happening. It is actually just us, the spectator, the casters, that are unable to sort of keep up with the action due to some shenanigans with hosting the CS server that they're competing on. So we're going to figure this out and make this as entertaining as possible. Lit Secrets with the massive crosshair. Rain Ruby passes away because it's just too big.
Crosshair.
It's amazing. Secrets, huge spray. JC takes down Jason. They are
Lit
taking
gets a
this
shotgun
handily.
headshot with the XM8. Oh my goodness.
If you have enough hours on the game. Wow. Simsy.
He's floating in midair after that kill.
Yeah, unalive. I've heard of teabagging as BM, but I've never heard of stopping time as you hover above them.
Levitating of their body, yeah. Defying the laws of physics to celebrate your kill. That's for certain.
Unreal. Hey, 7-1. You know, as far as a performance goes, not bad. I mean, it's a little bit less of a gap than last time. I'm enjoying it. I hope Red Zone can kind of figure out what worked for them that round. I won't be able to break it down because I didn't see what happened, but whatever it was, I think that they should do the same thing. All right, Jason taking his time. B site staring at a wall. That bench looks comfy. I kind of want to sit down on it. A Molly goes out. 52% win chance for Red Zone this round. That is dropping a lot. JC
All right, plants default.
does not care about probability. Default plant. Lit. Another headshot with the XM8.
2-on-5 situation, and I'm not going to be able to tell what's happening next.
I can't see.
2 headshots come in, and that's what happens next, yeah.
Jason can no longer see either. The XM8 has slugs in it because he's just constantly getting headshots.
I mean, look at their money. They're literally like cap this whole half already for the rest of the game.
They diversified their investments for certain. I mean, unbelievable. Yeah, Red Zone's economy, in contrast, not looking amazing. They will not have utility or guns for the most part. I see a lot of MP9s coming out.
Yeah.
Spray and pray, hope for the best. MP7s.
I don't really know what they are. I don't use them that often.
Yeah, I don't either. Red Zone, Void pushing in.
A lot of it's been on the ground to pull out a USP. All right, that's new. I haven't seen that one happen before.
Decent. Lit goes down.
4-on-4 situation. Oh,
Red Zone.
2-on-4 situation.
Unreal headshot. Sam Aishi, deceased. May he rest
Void's
in peace.
Just rolling.
They're rolling through, rumbling, thundering through. Great time to mention that we have a Discord link in our About section of the Twitch channel. Please join our Discord. Come comment in the server. Tell us who your favorite team is.
Tell us how you favor the turn-based combat of CSGO that we do this tournament.
Do you think Valve should invest in an isometric RPG, turn-based strategy game for friends, competitive 4v4? I think so. Have you ever played XCOM? I think it's a great game. All right, back to the match. We are actually in real time. 140 and counting down.
Second.
Oh, we're frozen again.
Yeah. Looks like they did smoke defaults.
They
are pushing on the sides. Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
All right.
JC.
Yeah, all right. G.
Jeez. JC stands for just cuz, and that's why he's just lasering Red Zone whenever they peek their head out. Doesn't matter. It seems like they... somebody's boosted on top of Rom Secret's head right now. Jason takes down Lit. Good kill. Simpsy's the last one alive. I think they're going to make a totem pole of just cracked player.
It's a unique strat, but it does hold default very well.
It does, you know?
It's definitely an off angle that you would not check when you're swinging from mid, so...
I think they're going to blow up at this point. Defending site. Red Zone not going to be able to push in time. They will expire with the bomb.
Oh god, is he going to escape the bomb?
I think so. It's a strong possibility. Go Void. Void, you know, as much as, you know, we've said it end to end over and over again. Pardon the interruption. I'm getting some communication from the higher up. What we might do, everybody that's viewing, we might have to do a quick intermission here just to straighten some problems out. I mean, as much as I really enjoy the PowerPoint gameplay, like we're going to try to fix this first and then kind of get back into it. The teams themselves are still competing, and they are playing through the rounds. We're just going to try and see if we can straighten it out on our end. So quick intermission while that happens. We'll come back to you.
Dude. All right, are we out? Are we out? Are we out of the stream? Okay, we are. Okay, we're good? No, I meant, are we and him free to talk right now? Okay.
I can see. I can see it. I'm seeing gameplay. I think we're free to talk. Yeah, I think we're free to talk. We're free to commentate. It's 1 to 11. I think the game might be frozen again. That's a nice knife. How much is that how much do you think that knife costs, Carb?
That's a Crimson Web gut knife. I don't know. I know the ultraviolet gut knife costs $109 right now because I just bought it last week. So I don't know, about $300. Yeah, God. I can't help it. Dude. I can't help it.
What? Jeez, man. You know, I knew a guy that would buy the cases out and keys, and he would gamble on them, and he would make a profit, like turn a profit every time. Made like several $1,000s, paid off his student loans. All right, we're getting into the round.
I looked up the price of the knife. It's definitely $154 right now. If anybody's curious about buying it, I certainly would not do that right now, like right now in my cart.
No, Card, don't buy it. No, get turned to casting. No, don't purchase it, dude. This isn't supposed to enable you. This is supposed to be fun.
But all the casting dollars, what do you want from me?
You're getting paid? I need to talk. I need to talk to somebody. All right, 1 to 11. Meep staring at the wall. Decent flash. 1 to A. Void Void rotating. They chose the back.
I'm sorry. Does Meep's crosshair change every time he pulls out a different gun or utility?
I'm not sure. We'll have to see. I would love to know. Yeah, things are running smoothly now.
Things are running so no more turn-based combat.
Shout out to Mahidrian for figuring that out mid-match. ROM Secrets disposes of Sam Aishi. Oh, do not be in the shop. ROM Secrets is dirty with the AK. It is no secret that he frags. Would you say? Jason, decent flash. The bomb's down. I don't know if Red Zone... Oh my god.
Goodness, what did I see?
That headshot was double stuff, bro. Because it came from Oreo.
I was about to say how interesting it was that Shiaka finally bought an op this match, but he didn't even do anything with it. Everybody else was getting nutty headshots with the AK. Rom, Oreo, everybody else.
Yeah, everybody else. Man. Red Zone just kind of walking around like those targets that you put at the end of the gun range for Void. All right, we're heading straight into the next one. Looks like Void's opting for an A push. One kind of lingering mid.
I was going to say,
quick kill.
You're running like a 2-2-1 split right now. With a lurk. Oh, he's pushing right through. Oh my goodness, he got a flank. He got a headshot.
Yeah, he got a flank.
Oh, they're banking on that flank. Yeah.
Lit doing an amazing job. Double Beretta. Oh my goodness. Through the floor.
Sam Ashi got a nutty deagle shot on Lit, though.
Absolutely correct. The bomb is down.
Oh, the grenade lands at his feet. Down to 8 HP. Brutal.
That grenade might as well have been inside him. Unbelievable. Aishi really not in a great position here. If the moment he peeks, I'm sure he's just going to get blasted. That's a Molotov.
Looks into a Molotov.
Oh my goodness.
Memory. Oh my goodness.
What a throw. Oreo. Actually a professional baseball player, or in the NBA.
I mean, you saw the pop flash with a Molotov freeze frame right in front of his face. Like, oh.
It's like he wanted to capture that moment in time for Aishi and say, you're going to remember
It was
this.
certainly like a record scratch. You wonder how I got here kind of situation.
Exactly. Yeah. All right, 1-13 Void. I mean, you can say it a million times. They're dominating. Shioka is just a monster.
But you are seeing a full buy with full util finally come out besides Simsy 15 here. So that is going to be an interesting for the A push.
You're seeing that
meat. This op comes into play.
Oh my goodness. Huge push. Meep gets a decent kill on ROM Secrets. That's one of their fraggers. Aishi defending. Tries his best with USP. Meep, another huge kill on Oreo at the op. Will Meep be able to defend? 3-1.
Oh, I don't think he meant to hit that wall.
Oh, he did! Oh! Huge op kill! And the knife, Shioka cuts Meep down.
Oh my goodness.
Unreal.
That's just not even fair Counter-Strike right now. Certainly not.
All right. Everybody, that's the half. I mean, Void is just,
I hope that, I really hope RZ is T-sided, and we're sorry about the, viewership problems that we had earlier in the match. It did not affect the players that were actually playing the game, though, so that was a good thing.
Yes. Again, it was smooth for them. They played through every round without an issue. The server is stable. There was just something preventing the stream being fed both to the Twitch stream and us in the caster booth that was causing it to kind of freeze and hiccup and stop. But really what's most important for us is that the players were able to play without interruption. And now we're kind of back to it. So, you know, thankfully, that's good. Hey, if you...
Yeah.
Hey, Carb, I mean, if you... what do you think? What do you think Red Zone needs to do? Like,
it's hard. When you see a team like Team Void playing this kind of sound Counter-Strike, being very conservative with their economy, the plays that they're pulling out, it's not looking good right now for Red Zone. I know that. There's a lot going on here.
Yeah, it just could be a skill deficit. I don't know if you can bridge that gap unless you just do something crazy.
I don't know if visually this depicts what's really going on here, but if you look at ping is a huge factor right now because Meep is running 130, Simpsy's running 130. That's not really good for the competitive scene if that's truly what their ping is. I know that Spectator's not 100% accurate on people's pings.
True, there seems to be a gap. I mean, 130. I've played with 120, 130 ping on Valorant, and it's like I'm trying to time travel. And stay competitive. You know, it's kind of.
I mean, you're ridiculous. Talking EU connected to Central US connection right there, like with 134 ping. That's brutal.
Yeah, and I think it is the case. I believe some cross-region players are competing in the teams just because they had to put together their rosters to compete at all and participate. And I mean, that's something that you're going to see sometimes, and you're just going to have to figure out in the long term.
Yeah, but if you're Team Red Zone right now, it is a long stretch for a comeback. But the first thing you're telling yourselves is you got to win this pistol round. These two Eco rounds are so crucial if you have any chance at a comeback.
Get the momentum. Find some leverage to push yourself to at least compete and take rounds off of your competition. If they win both pistol rounds, I mean, there's a strong possibility that they can win the third after.
I mean, and in many cases, like, so in CSGO, from my experience, playing a long time, is unlike Valorant where, after a certain set of rounds, everybody gets ults, and you can kind of get that last match point you need via ults. CSGO isn't like that. You can literally string together a 13-point comeback, and they're not going to be able to ult through it. It's impossible. So
it's true.
It's not a set in stone thing, but they really have to focus and pull it together.
Yeah, and I can't take away from the fact that Void is just highly competitive and doing an amazing job at staying on top. I mean, they're, like you said, they're very methodically buying, very methodically keeping their economy up. They're respecting their opponent, and I think that's enough. JC getting dinged. Jason gunned down by Shioka. Double Berettas, 3 kills. Sam Aishi goes down. Chioka finally
What
sent
just
you.
happened? It's a 1v1 out of nowhere.
1v1, Rain Ruby, Rom Secrets, the USP. Strong advantage, Rom Secrets with the slow 720 into the shop.
I like
As
the
we
360
approach.
clear. That was pretty cool.
Bomb is planted, Rain Ruby decides to sit behind the van, gets the head up,
Wow,
Rain Ruby.
there it is.
Unreal. First match, Team Void. Yeah, I mean, what is there to say except Void is dominant, and they came to compete. I mean, like you said, sound Counter-Strike, you know, like that's really the thing that separates them.
Oh, look at this. You got the meme saw being bought right now by Lit.
Oh yeah, we do.
And a Mag
got
7.
a Negev. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking for the Negev hold from Lit with a massive crosshair. Let's see if we can get a triple collat.
You can't miss that crosshair. It's impossible.
Smokes out.
Looks like
Defending
all the
A.
T's are sitting right outside A, but they're sitting far enough back to where utility can't burn them or hurt them. They're just kind of lurking out there. Oh, they're setting up smoke defaults. Okay.
Okay, red zone. The smoke defaults. Turning, they hear somebody gun them down. Lit. Cannot make it happen. That was their light machine gun buy. So they're approaching A site. I don't know why they're still sitting there.
It's like JC just hit a beautiful headshot with the USP.
Yeah. That's long. I feel like they should have shoved harder. Icy with a huge headshot on Rom Secret, pushing into A. Will they take the site? They're being a little slow about it. Huge spray. Icy, another kill on Chioka. Massive kill, Meep. Taking down JC. Oreo responds
Smelled
with a
that
D.
flank coming from a mile away. Wow.
Oreo
Now,
jiggle
we
picking
hold
with
our
the deagle.
breath.
Oh, sees a divider.
And
Tetris.
Oreo.
Oh, the jumping
And
shot on
red
him.
zone takes another round.
All right, all right.
2-15.
That kind of splits the economy diff here. If you look at the money, they're close.
Red zone said, you can only beat us 0-16 once. You can only beat us 1-16 once. And now they're 2-15. So, hey, there's an improvement here. The gap is closing. I love to see it. This is major competition.
It looks like T's are going to do a 2-3 split. No, they're going to do a 4-1 split. 1 going B apartments, 4 going mid.
Huge flank coming from behind from Void. As you can see, they're going to wrap around into mid. Massive trades coming out. B takes down JC for Rain. Ruby falls to G. The flank from Void. They're coming up from behind. They need to respond. Everybody falls. 2 up on red zone. 2 up on Void. 2v2. They need to pick up the bomb. Oreo holding the angle. Knows he's there. Meep. Nervous. Unable to move. Teammate trying to come around to help him. We're going to see Void come around that corner.
know the bomb's sitting top mid. They know they have to go get it. Oh!
Huge kill on Jason.
Jason does have the upper hand right now with the higher ground and the rifle. All the Deagle Peak. Oreo's trying.
Oh! A huge kill from Jason! Red Zone takes another round. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I come here for. Deagle peeked me once. Shame on you.
Wow.
Deagle peeked me twice.
You have to wonder if that's a little bit of arrogance, too, because he had an SMG in his hands, and he chose to pull out a Deagle and start flick-shotting top mid.
He did. He surely did flick shot. I think it was a little bit of overconfidence.
Yeah.
I mean, it looked great, you know, but it did not hit his opponent. All right, we're seeing...
look at this ninja spot on B site. This is going to be very interesting if they choose to rotate. Oh!
They are going to use the bomb. Oh my goodness! Oreo gets 2 headshots with a P250.
I'm sorry, a 5.7. My bad, not a P250.
Oreo came around the corner with the 5.7, turned sideways, double headshot. Unreal. 3v3, Void, red zone, even. The server says red zone has the advantage. For the win, Oreo, massive headshot around the corner. Aishi responds, 2v2. Aishi with the massive headshot on JC. They have potential to push him to be the flank coming from red zone. Rom Secrets is alone, has the drop. Wayne Ruby, a 4th round.
Wow.
Where's red zone? Red zone has come on. Red zone has come online.
Yeah, but you have to think if that lurk wasn't coming in from A side onto B, they would have never found him in the ninja spot on B side on top of the box with the deagle there.
That was just big brain plays by red zone to ensure that didn't work. That's all. I'm going to run with that
But
theory.
Ashi, man, Ashi flicking that headshot there in kitchen, that was beautiful.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Oh, 5v5 right there at A-ramp. It's going to be a battle right at the beginning of this. Oh!
They're running in. Massive
Carnage.
kills. Carnage. 3v3 situation. Simsy super low. Rain Ruby takes down
Neither team
Lit.
letting up.
Void. Confused. Concerned. Meep. Massive frag. Someone is underneath. Oreo. Rom Secret's extremely low. Double ARs. Red Zone seems to have the advantage. There's some gunshots going out. They don't know where Rom is. Rom again in a sneaky spot with a deagle.
Oh,
They need to be concerned.
He's gonna be flashed by
Check
Zone.
hell.
Oh.
Huge kill by Meep on Rom Secrets. It doesn't work. The
And
lure
he's not
is not to the
falling.
advantage.
Zone is taking these rounds. And then what's sad is that they've almost eco-broke Void at this point. Void barely has enough for a rifle and armor with the money that they have per person.
What is happening? Red Zone. Where have you been all my life? Here we go. All right. They are struggling. Full Deegs on Void side. We got 4 ARs and an up. Pretty standard. Pushing out through mid. Or maybe just huddling there. Possibly just going to look for some picks. Red Zone creeping up slowly. Seems like they're maybe leaning, or haven't made a decision yet.
It looks like they're feeling out mid right now, but they might split towards Cat or right up mid, depending on what they get here with their util and their picks.
Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of. It seems like they might be leaning B side. Yeah, they're gonna
Oh
start
yeah, there's the
filtering up
Cat
through
rush.
there.
Yep, they're gonna go right through Arch. 5-man rush. No, wait, they're going underpass. Okay.
Okay. Confuse and disorient. Decent.
Shioka saw
Shioka.
3 people and said, "Nope, I'm getting the hell out of apartments right now."
Unbelievable. Good that he saved. Huge kill. She
the
oh,
picks are
Oreo.
coming. Trading.
Red Zone trading in their favor.
Dude, Red Zone.
One.
They've got them on
Rom
the
Secrets.
ropes right now.
Huge deal play. Rom Secret's alive somehow. Oh!
Dragged out by Meep.
Meep with the Kobe.
Red Zone with the cup. Dude, they've what strung together 5 or 6 five rounds on the side
That's 5 rounds.
with only one round lost. That was a pistol round.
All right,
Wow.
let's look over on Void side now. We have 4 ARs and an op on Red Zone, but Void does buy out. We have ARs, we have an op. This is going to
they're
be a
not screwing
competing
around.
round. They're not.
You see kits coming into play for each. The full util on Shiaka. They're not screwing around anymore.
Yeah, this is a massive round for Red Zone. Rom Secret's huge kill in Sam Aishi from the start. If Red Zone can take this round, that'll put them in an extremely good position. JC actually gets taken out by Jason. Huge headshot. Jason extremely low after that trade. It's 4v4. They're taking their time, moving up towards apartments. Red Zone looking for a B push. Void actually, I mean, if Red Zone only knew, but hey, that's always the question. They could probably
Correct.
shove in on B site and get
The
a
only
bomb
bad
down.
factor here is that Shiaka is not actually on B with all this utility, because he could have prevented this push right now. They're already planning default with 2 people even looking at him. They don't care. This gets taken down by Rom Secrets.
Oh my
and
goodness, Oreo just gunning them down. Rom Secret's huge op kill.
Jason gets the
early.
whole post plant with no health.
Yeah,
That's
That's
match
it.
point. That's going to be it, folks.
congratulations, Void, taking the first match. Strong performance. A little bit of a turnaround there from Red Zone. You love to see it.
certainly, it beats the VOD where I saw 15-0. Definitely
Yeah,
16-0.
exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, like
They
Gavir
pulled out some
said
tricks.
in chat, neuron activation certainly did. Certainly activated. Red Zone definitely came online to give us a little bit of a competition. I'm excited. I'm excited for this second match. I feel like we're getting warmed up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, first match over. We're going to head into a brief intermission again. Before we do, I just want to remind everyone you can come to our Discord. There is a link in our About section of the Twitch channel, and you can also type !Discord, and it'll spit out a link in chat. Come join us. Come join the community. If you know anybody that wants to participate from a certain community or club, please have them reach out, contact us, contact Mahidrian, and we'll try to get you roped in for the Season 1 competition. We'd like to get as many people involved so we can demonstrate as many games as possible, and just make it competitive across the board. And we'll be right back.
You made a mistake, underestimating what you've taken on. I'm out of the cage, 'cause you opened the door. You're as innocent as gone. 'Cause if you're falling for me, just be one. 'Cause I don't think you're ready for it. I'm not the one to mess around. I don't think you're ready for it. Too many people done wrong. 'Cause I don't think you're ready for it. You best believe that time's up. I'm a murderer. You made a mistake, underestimating what we would become. And now an escape is impossible. You're as innocent as gone. 'Cause if you're falling for me, just be one. For me, I'm not the one to mess around. To mess up too many.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the LHYNX Division Gaming League. We're going to be approaching Game 2 here of Red Zone versus Void in our CSGO competition. Map 2 is going to be Overpass with Void CT side first. We saw a little bit of a comeback, a momentum swing for Red Zone against Void in the last match on Mirage in the second half. Carb. I mean, I'm a little interested to see maybe if Red Zone's kind of picking up on things, if they're going to be able to find a little bit of a strategy that works for them to stay competitive. I would love to see an even match.
Certainly, and I think when you look at what happened in that last game on Mirage, it looked like Void had built a very deep deficit for Red Zone to come back from. But you did see some flashes there. You saw that Red Zone was picking up some of the quirks that Void was doing, and they were preying on them. And Red Zone got a really good eco round. I think it was round 3 when they changed halves. It broke Void, and it ended up costing them 2 more rounds, making this a 16-6 deficit.
Yep.
By the end of the match. I mean, you saw some flashes. There's definitely hope here for Red Zone to take another map back on Void right now.
I mean, not just flashes either. You had, you had the smoke lineups, you had the mollies, and it was something that you didn't really see until the second half. But Red Zone came out with those lineups, and I was surprised to watch it because in the first competition, in the game 1, we didn't see that kind of strategy being employed by them. So it was really nice. It was nice to watch, and kind of, I mean, honestly, if they're going to do anything in a short amount of time to stay competitive, might as well copycat the people that are beating you. So that might be a strong opportunity for them
That's
to.
not a bad take at all.
Exactly.
Not at all. I do think that it makes you wonder, was Red Zone more of a T-sided team, and should they have started on T-side? When it came to the pick on that map.
Yeah, it's possible. For Mirage, I mean, what would you prefer? Like, if you're starting out on Mirage and you're going into a team that has like stronger gunplay than you, are you going to try and pick T side first to get a stronger lead, or is CT more preferable?
So, from my experience, I like to play CT. That's because you can kind of camp and hold and get a feel for how the other team plays, so you can kind of counter that when you do flip over to T side.
Right.
Mirage has been a very T-sided map as of late. Maybe the team themselves, maybe Red Zone didn't realize they were T-sided themselves because like you said, there was a ton of more structure when they flip sides, like way more.
Yeah, and I don't know. I think whatever it is, wherever they feel most comfortable, like that's where they're going to really like have and find their groove. And they need to play to their strengths. And I think they started to do that, like instead of like taking them head on where Void's going to dominate them every time, they kind of found like where they had the advantage over them. And also Sam Aishi, I think, just like turned on some kind of like aim hack because that man was flicking on people like a madman.
When he got that 2K in Kitchen where he flicked on, I think it was Oreo. I think he flicked it on Oreo in Kitchen. That was insane. He definitely toggled on right there.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I'm in the pro league. That's crazy. I didn't know I was watching that right now. It's insane.
Now, do you think on this next map, Red Zone, they were able to pick a lot of plays up by stretching a lurk to the other side of the map? You're going into overpass. This is a very big map. And if you can stretch another lurk in there to get behind the enemy team, it's going to pay off huge if they get through like they were on Mirage.
Honestly, I mean, I'd hate to say it, but that might be actually to Red Zone's like detriment because they struggle so much with Void coming around from behind on the lurk or on a flank. They really have to make sure they're watching their back. When they were winning, when they were picking up and closing the gap between them and Void in the second half of the last match, they paid attention to their flank. Every time Void came around behind them to try and get some quick kills, they were always punished for it. And that's when they started to really win, honestly.
Yeah, there was definitely a lot of holding right there at A ramp, definitely. I will say the overpass is not a Puggers map compared to Mirage, so when it comes to players not knowing utility on overpass, I don't know if you're going to see the same kind of coordination you saw when the T's were pushing on the A site Mirage that you'll see here on overpass. I really don't.
Yeah, I mean, this is we're not. This is definitely like a purposeful pick. Something they either have practice on, or have practiced on together, or just like are familiar with beyond, like you said, just from like random queuing and whatever experience they have playing the game long term. I'm interested to know. I mean, really, I think if they can get a strong deficit, that's the way. So
All right, it looks like we're going to be ready to go here on Overpass. Red Zone versus Void.
Game 2. Let's see. Can Red Zone make it competitive? I want to see a 1-1 come out of Red Zone. Let's surprise us.
If they can pull it together like they did in the second half of Mirage, you know, if they had just a little bit more play time with the momentum they had, I think it would have been a great game. So I think if they carry that over to this map, they have a chance.
I believe so as well. So we're going to get into this match soon here with the countdown.
We're going to flip the scene.
Everybody watching, thank you for joining us as we head into this opening round of the second game of our CSGO competition. Love to see you all here. Throw, emojis in chat supporting your favorite team, please.
So what you're seeing is a 1 long, 1 mid, 3B split right now. All 5 Ts pushing playground along A. Oh no, this one CT is going to hold 5 people pushing him on a pistol round. That's brutal. There he goes.
Oh, lit. There he goes. He's gone. Red Zone actually very confident in this push up towards A, and then they kind of stopped here looking for a boost. They get it. Good sight lines. They stopped.
This crosshair's killing me.
Yeah,
what
it's
is
like
that?
double down cross. Never seen before. Rain Ruby, huge kill on JC with the USP.
Oh,
massive headshot.
my
Shioka. Rain Ruby come to play. Unreal. B side, A site, winning. Rain Ruby, another kill on ROM Secrets. We're seeing it. Red Zone bringing the pain. Oreo having a hard time.
Situation for Oreo.
Unbelievable. Oreo trying to jiggle peek, trying to find some kind of purchase. Huge kill. Massive headshot. Rain Ruby goes down. Oreo struggling to stay alive. Jason sprays him down.
Did everybody in the server just snort some G Fuel and start hitting headshots? I don't know what.
That round sponsored by G Fuel powdered. Like, if they have powdered packets, they definitely had some. My God, what just happened? What are we watching? I forgot to remind Mahidrian about commercials as well. I mean, this whole thing is just this whole thing's just falling apart at the seams. I don't know what's going on. I think we're in like an alternate dimension at the moment.
Looks like the T's are going to opt for a 4B hit here with one lurking.
Yeah, Void's a little bit more clustered up.
Oh,
he might be able to respond. 1-for-1 trade. Oreo takes down Jason. Damn, Aishi guns down JC. They're looking for that momentum. It's an SMG buy. They need to win this. Red Zone's risky. It's a risky play, but if they can take down Void in this trade, keep their economy down as well as they can. ROM Secrets picks up an Uzi. Red Zone. Oh my goodness! Massive headshot. Lit and Oreo go down. ROM Secret's the only one left alive. He tosses a molly over the wall. Will he be able to get the D? Kill. Nothing. Meep. Huge kill. 2-0. Red Zone. Here's the momentum.
It is safe to say Red Zone took the momentum from last map and they carried it over. They didn't get discouraged that they had lost the map. They take those 6 rounds from last map and use it as confidence to take the first 2 on Overpass. What a wonderful display here of how that works with momentum in CSGO.
And resolve, like not letting them get into their heads. You know, they're, hey, we're going to come to play every round, doesn't matter. Don't care about the score. Let's just find the strategy. Let's see what works. Let's push in. Work as a team. Hey, it's paying off for them. The dividends, they're flowing in. Some trades needed.
Down. Oh, me!
Oh my God, me! Huge headshot on ROM Secrets. Massive trade.
I'm telling you, there's so much more headshot action going on right now. Like they were spraying bodies earlier in the on the last map. No, it's everybody's head is just pineapple, just getting popped right now.
Yeah, watermelons for sale. Aishi takes down JC. It's a 3-for-3.
I gotta remember to breathe, man. I keep holding my breath every time they push.
I need to like hold on to something. Where's my desk? Like, Jesus. Team Void. They're piled up by A. Looks like Red Zone is opting to rotate. They have 50 seconds to wrap around, maybe either push up through mid. Looks like they're going to look for that. Void has the one lurking there to try and respond if they do show. And Void is responding. One pushing up left side.
It looks like some undecidedness right now with Red Zone.
Yeah.
They don't know which side they're going to do, but they're going to get picks. They're going to get picks while they decide.
Lit, massive crosshair. Not sure what's going on. He got stuck. Getting gunned down. He's low. Semsi, huge kill on Lit. Shioka takes down Sam Aishi.
1v1.
It's a 1v1.
Oh,
Shioka
so close.
takes the round.
And you know how we were talking about earlier, how, you know, when you have that SMG and you don't want to give it up until you die, he paid for it right there. Because if he had an AK like he should have had, he probably would have killed him.
I think it would have been a different trade for sure. You know, Shioka, very strong. Stop the momentum swing. They're a little bit, they have some footing, you know. They're not going to get swung on as hard. It's unfortunate for Red Zone, but hey, they're coming to play. I can see that it's competitive now.
It's such an interesting utility buy here by the CTs. Look how, like, nobody but Chiaka and Rom have chosen any kind of utility. Everybody else is just nothing.
We have a raw AR by Oreo, gets gunned down by Simsy. Simsy coming to play. Mid drops Jason with the headshot. Huge trade B-side. It's madness. Pure madness.
Oh, the flank comes in from NACL. Oh. The jumping headshot by Lit?
Headshot.
Oh my goodness.
Lit is a monster. I think the massive crosshair kind of acts as a springboard for him, so he can like jump higher for the
I don't
headshot.
know. I think it gives him false confidence, to be honest with you.
Okay. A little bit of a red herring. Hey, you know, I think whatever works. If it's the massive crosshair that's going to carry you to victory, then please use it.
He's under that logic where, you know, if the crosshair's big enough, he can't miss.
Hey, if one part of the crosshair is touching the person that you're trying to shoot, then you're probably going to hit him. That's what...
I get the sound logic, though. Like, my crosshair was on him, developers. How did I miss? I get that.
Yeah. Why are my bullets hitting? Me taking a lot of damage there as they push up. Some trade mid.
Or me.
Void
He's already down to 8 HP. Somebody blowing him, telling him a dad joke, he'll fall over. Oh, Jason!
Takes down JC on the ladder. Rain Ruby, massive headshot on Rom Secret. Shioka takes out Jason. That's on the flank. It's 3v3 again.
So all three T's are pushing long A, and there's a 2-split bathroom with one lurking dumpster on A site. So they can actually... Oh, well, they're going to envelope them, but never mind now. They spotted them.
And he's low. He's really hurting. Unreal. Deagle kill. Sam Aishi holding it sideways. Rain Ruby takes out Shioka. It's a 1v1. Oreo. Double stuff trade.
It's not even like a destruction by Void. They're just barely getting by with these 1v1s. It could easily be a 4-1 right now.
It could. I mean, it's so close. It's so wire thin. These victories that Void's getting, that I think Red Zone, as long as they just continue to keep the resolve and stay with a team focused mentality, because they don't want to let this like spiral them into a string of losses.
It's gonna get a little bit more brutal though. Rom has actually bought the op. Round 5, the op's finally out.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, she's down. Yep.
Again.
She's down.
That's a 2K. Rom did not come to play. Or he did, but he's not playing around with Red Zone. We're holding our breath, just like the sniper is. That's why it went completely quiet. It's so tense.
The intensity right now.
Unreal. Everybody's waiting for someone to make a mistake. Rain Ruby, huge headshot on Shioka. That's an advantage to Red Zone. Jason taking a lot of damage. Jason swings around and Lick gets the kill. Ron Secret's the only one up with an op. Just push them, boys.
V1, but
just push them, boys.
Technically speaking, you only have 1.5 person based on health bars.
Fair enough, but in opposite single kill shot anyway, so really it is 3 people, you know? Oh, he's got
they're gonna go A. They're gonna go A, and they're gonna get the plant.
Oh, but
I mean, at this point,
responding.
You need to start considering a save right here, because he only has $250, and if he loses this op, it's gonna be detrimental.
Oh! I thought I was gonna see a collat.
Same.
Oh my god, I'm
It was
sweating.
lined up.
Instant sweat. I need a towel.
Actually, I think the shot hit. It just went through him and only hit him for like 80. Okay.
Unreal.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, I felt my soul leave my body. I'm putting it back in right now for this next round. 3-3. Red zone void. It's a
But
competition.
look how much. Now they got a hodgepodge of buys here. You got a UMP, an M4 with a bunch of utility, and everybody else on pistols. So I don't really know what this buy is for the CTs exactly.
I think they're. I mean, it looks like an eco round for them, but not sure. I don't know if Oreo's confident that he can kind of try and carry. If anything, I wish they would just hold. Lit. That crosshair is not helping him at all. Jason turning online.
False confidence, man. I'm telling you. He thinks he can't miss with it.
Meep, by the way, double upside down cross. Shioka. Oh, Rom Secrets go down. Shioka gets gunned down as well. Red zone. Dominant A side. Oreo watching this flank. Knows somebody might be there. JC
What's crazy,
coming in.
because from my experience on this map, like it is not T-sided, it's CT-sided. So to see this happen right now where they're split, it just blows my mind.
I'm duly impressed. Meep, huge flash. Nobody pushes on him. Meep with a massive headshot on JC. Oreo. Red zone. What is happening? Somebody put poggers in chat. Fuck it, I'll do it.
Meep is just going off with these random headshots, man. He wasn't hitting these the first half of Mirage, and out of nowhere.
Man. Unreal. Rain Ruby 10-2, fragging out of their mind. Full AR buy. Void in
the T's
pain.
have full util all around.
Yeah.
Everything's out. While the CTs only have pistols and no util.
Yeah. Void is in pain right now.
CTs have a 3A, 2B split. Looks like all 5 Ts are kind of feeling out, getting some real estate on the map to figure out which way they want to go. If they only knew the other side was ecoing, they probably would just storm it with 5 people on the site.
Look at the change. You know, Void, instead of trying to meet them mid or on long, they are on site. They are waiting.
I wouldn't peek with the guns they have either. Oh, look at the boost! Oh, the boost nade's gonna come in. The boost peek and nade is gonna come in. This is so cool.
Unreal.
Some coordination. Yeah.
We've got some gamers in here. 3-4 trades coming out. Shioka getting a massive headshot. Massive gunfights. Oreo! Huge headshot. Meep takes him out. That man is too dangerous to live.
3v3 situation. Bomb is not planted yet.
And T-side has the advantage. Oh my god, the USP kill. Massive headshot. Red Zone needs to get the bomb down. They did. Simpsy takes down Lit.
At this point, even if the CTs don't win the round, this has been costly for the Ts. They had nothing but pistols and no utility, and it's this close.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, JC is a wizard.
Oh my god!
Execution style defuse.
They got ecoed.
I just witnessed a murder.
Pistols, no utility, and I think half didn't even buy armor.
We are having some gameplay before our very eyes. This is going to be an AR round for sure. Let's see what happens.
Okay, and the Ts can still afford, 4 AKs and an SMG. That's actually pretty solid because Simpsy can entry frag with that MAC 10 while the other 4 are behind him.
Now Lit does have an op.
They're gonna opt for 3B. No, okay, 2B. Well, look at the dude. CT rushed out.
Yeah, really far.
Aggressive.
Got up a little bit after the smoke. And it looks like all the momentum stopped. They rushed all the way up there, and then it just kind of...
Well, what I don't like here is that the Ts have left the bomb in playground with all this lurking going on. Nobody's really picking it. Okay, here we go. Finally, somebody's gonna... Meep's gonna pick it up. Yep.
Thank you, Meep. Praise Meep. All right, we're going around left side. Look, I mean, they're leaning A. Void has a really, really strong clutch there, middle. I mean, they're kind of forced to just funnel in on site. Unless they want to challenge Oreo, but Oreo
think at this point they're just trying to pick that.
Oh my god. Yeah, he had a great peek on the stairs.
And now the one long falls too. Rain Ruby goes down.
Yeah.
Jason goes down. It's now turkey shoot.
Huge frag.
Down to
21.
Simpson, the only guy without a rifle at this point in a 1v5 situation. Hanging long.
He looks concerned. Around this corner, one is hurt. Nah, yeah. Gun down, Romp Secrets. Huge advantage. Woo, 5-4.
This is what we're talking about with momentum.
Yeah.
They 5-pistol ecoed the T's there on red zone, and now they're just coasting.
Yep, and we're gonna see I think maybe red zone. I keep seeing them getting like these advantages, and they sort of maybe move too slow. Like instead of executing the moment that they see, like the opening, with confidence, I feel like they're just too lead-footed to push forward and to find the site, get the bomb down in time, so that they can respond to the people pushing in, trying to get some quick picks. Oh my god.
I was just about to say, too, it looks like Rom is opting for the AK while Lit has the op and he's watching long A. But... Wow, another cleanup.
What is going on? 27 seconds down. Void just dominating now. I mean, the momentum is insane.
What you were saying earlier when they were, they weren't moving quick enough. I also believe that there were situations where it was 3v2 or it was 4v3, and they didn't pull back and reset. They just kept pushing. They just kept gas pedaling and not pulling back and accepting those trades.
Yeah,
with the numbers advantage.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it cost them at least not this past round, but the round before.
Not the meat. JC! Kills Tunnel! Double headshot! Meep and Jason no longer alive. Oreo, double K. Rain Ruby.
8 HP. Oh, the wallbang! Oh, did you
see?
JC wallbangs through that, and it makes him turn around and get shot in the back of the head. Oh my goodness.
I mean, wow. Unreal. I'm speechless. I think I need to call somebody. Like, I need to make a phone call. We're heading into this 7-4. Red Zone now is in the same exact position
I love
that Void was
CT
early.
push that they've been doing. They've been doing this double fountain kind of push look, and they haven't met the T's on the other side of it because that smoke always comes up right before fountain, but it's always there. Oh, all 5 T's are about to see this guy. Oh, they're about to see him at fountain. Timing. Somebody look right. Somebody check your right.
Somebody peek.
Look right when you come out.
He's sitting on the fountain like a bird. Somebody come out and make
and nobody else
decision.
is making noise either. Rom has no idea their playground either. Everybody's been shifting.
His back's to them. His back's to them. Turn around. Yes, Rain Ruby gets the kill.
There's the
Huge trade. Rain Ruby taking down Shioka gets an AK. This will be an amazing eco round for Red Zone if they can pull this
is what
off.
I'm talking about with them having a numbers advantage right now. They need to pull back. They need to decide to go onto a site together.
Yeah, play for picks, find the pick, push through the pick.
Well, I mean, even if they all decide, hey, 4 bodies on B site, that's a 4v1 situation right now with that decision. Or if it's an A, it's still 4v2 situation. They just need to pull back and pick a site and go together.
Huge frag. Whoever threw that on Rain Ruby.
70 HP off him with that one frag at Picnic. Wow.
Unreal. That is sad. So we got 3 Void players. Red Zone having a hard time with this Void player that's lingering mid by B side. Lit running back towards A.
Lit with the almighty crosshair. All right.
Unreal.
Real discussion here. Who is the better crosshair, Lit or Meep? I have to know. What do you think?
I prefer the double upside down cross. They are not going to be able to get this in time. Burning from the Molotov.
Nope, that's enough.
From the bomb. It's not enough time. Gun down. Void. Again, Red Zone just moving too slowly.
Yeah. That indecision.
Yep.
Like you were explaining, they had this numbers advantage. They should have pushed through, used that as leverage to find the site. But whoever was sitting in middle was just stopping them. I don't know if it was just like a confidence thing or if he struck the fear in them. but that I believe that person managed to just stop them from progressing.
Yeah, right. You are. It's like what I was saying. If they do a 4-man push to B or a 4-man push to A, it's still 4v2 or 4v1. And if you lose 2 guys on the push, it's still not over. It's still even odds. Like that's the sad part. Teams don't realize that. They lose a guy and they freak out and they back off. Then they lose another guy at another site.
And then they can pick up the guns. They'll have
Yes.
assault rifles as they progress through.
Yep.
Puts them in even better position.
Oh
My goodness. Good trade by Rain Ruby, but extremely hurt for it. Red Zone, very unhealthy already going into this. Shioka gets the headshot on Jason.
Yeah, they're
flanking
each other right here.
I believe they have it. They
Do
see
they know
the
each
site.
other's there?
I'm not
sure.
sure.
Oh, that grenades might give them up. No?
Doesn't know where he is. He might flick left. Check the corner. Check the corner. Simsy punishes him for it.
Yeah,
Takes
but
up the
there's not
AK.
even 100 HP between the two of them, and it's a 2v3 situation right now, so they've got to be very careful, because there's an op on each site right now.
And they're so unhealthy. I mean, they're really going to have to get headshots and get strong peaks when they're not expecting it. Lit misses the op shot. Doesn't the second time. Simsy deceased.
Down to Rain Ruby with 6 HP in a 1v3 situation. Let's see what he can do.
A knife and a dream.
A long, yeah.
Yeah.
And he does have a flashbang and a Molotov, but it's still an uphill battle.
Indeed. I wonder what the decision is.
You're
10
not-
seconds. Void
So you're
is
not
not
necessarily
on
in
site.
save territory with the half coming up, but
Bomb goes down. Not enough
hey,
time.
plant money's fine.
Yeah.
Just run off. There you go.
All right. 9-4. Bit of a contest. We're seeing some good trades. Red Zone not in a terrible position. Maybe full buy AR or one with the Mac 10. But a double op now, Void side. They are not messing around. I think they saw like this momentum in the beginning and were like, all right,
Yeah.
we're going to double op now.
Ooh,
So
CTs are in fact going in with the double op set between Rom and Lit this time. Lit likes to watch A long, where Rom likes to watch B in particular. I do want to know what's going on between Oreo and Meep here with the decoy grenades. Like, what was the point of buying those? I want to see what they do with those.
I'm not sure.
Well,
Oh my
no.
goodness. Through the smoke?
yeah, cracked.
Apparently he has thermal vision built in. Oreo trading with the player from Red Zone by Fountain. Gunplay. You love to see it. Chioka, massive headshot on Rain Ruby. Now Void has a strong advantage. They're kind of pincered. Void slowly closing in on them. Yeah, Aishi, Jason, and Meep all at once.
And there's Lit watching with the op.
Sweaty.
And this is
All
it.
right.
They do have enough to buy rifles here with some utility. Besides Jason, he's probably going to have to opt with an SMG. So is Ashi. No? Oh, okay, he's going to go with no armor and an AK. Okay.
Hey, you know what?
All right.
If
And Ashi's going with a scout and armor. Okay.
I think the only shield he's going to be running in with is his hubris, and hopefully it keeps him safe.
Jason, you got some big cojones right now buying an AK and no armor.
Yeah,
Oh,
go
man.
for it. Go for it. I'm all for it. Somebody buy a shotgun. Make my day. Meep. Again,
We
trades.
did
We're
see
leaning
an
inside.
Where is the shotgun play on this map? Because we saw the XM8 come out in a couple rounds last map. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, that was Mirage.
Oh, the pop flash by Lit. Oreo the swing.
Oreo double kill. Unreal. Oreo again cutting them down before he ultimately falls. To a
That
shot
was so
from
cool,
Aishi.
though. They coordinated that. Lit threw that from long, and oh, the Zeus.
JC with the Zeus kill. Void.
That was so cool, though. Lit threw the flashbang out for Oreo to swing, and when it popped, he got both of them in one spray. That was awesome. It was well
Just the
coordinated.
coordination is raw. Like, it's incredible to watch. Like, Void is dominant for a reason, and we're seeing it right here demonstrated before our very eyes. Like, they have these strategies in place. Their communication, their comms, I mean, it must be, like, madness, but a controlled madness.
And sadly, we're kind of seeing the repeating scoreline come up from the last map. And, you know, I really had a lot of hope for Red Zone.
Yeah, and it's 11-4. We have a 3-minute countdown, 2-minute countdown until it switches. I think this is a great time for us to mention to everybody viewing, first of all, what a good half. What an exciting match. We're seeing competition, and we're really glad to have everybody here. Please, if you're interested in joining the community, you know, you want to interact with your favorite players, support your favorite teams, or if you know somebody, a community, a club, a group of like-minded people, gamers that want to join into the division, please join us. ! Discord in chat. And we also have everything linked in the About section of the Twitch stream. You can click on Discord. You can follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Keep up with our schedules, with our announcements. And yeah, I mean, we're happy to see you guys.
Oh, I'm having fun. This is my first casting gig with this division, and I gotta say, like, you know, granted that Void has been running the show here between the two maps. I've seen flashes of greatness from pretty much every player on both teams at some point in the matches. It's been exciting. It's been worth the watch. It's been worth the cast. It's been so fun.
Yeah, and you know, there was a sentiment that I expressed a couple games back. I think it was during an Overwatch match after the conclusion, was that, you know, because this is a community-based gaming league, you know, as much as we are going to shoot for the stars and hope that it progresses towards something amazing and bigger than we could have ever hoped, at the same time, I mean, we're competing right now for glory between one another inside the community. And that's just so amazing to me. Like, we'll get all these teams together, all these people that are in this community that know each other between all the clubs, all the communities, and they will fight for the right to say that they won and they were the best. And I mean, that kind of competition, that spirit of playing this game for the win is, I don't know, it's nice to watch, especially when they have all these supporters come out to cheer them on. So the second half, 18 seconds, we're counting down, giving, you know, both teams a little bit of a breather. Because,
I'm wondering
man,
if Red Zone can come back out with that halftime magic like they did last map. Even though they lost, they were swinging rounds in their favor.
I hope to see it. I really do. Hey, you know, they started T-side. They're switching now. They'll be defending.
Okay.
I wonder what they got in store.
Well, I'll tell you who I want to watch is Ruby. Rain Ruby had 3 headshots on the first pistol round of this map, and it was nuts. I would love to watch him again.
Yeah, they're coming in with the USPs as well. Lit on Void side, along with JC and Oreo. Dual Berettas. Shioka as well. Double pistols end to end.
Look at the Beretta buy.
Oh my goodness. Hey, if it's a pistol round, Void has 9 pistols. How is Red Zone supposed to win with 5? I guess we'll find out.
I like that gun logic. It's a lot of map,
exactly.
but I can't understand.
Sam Ishi, huge headshot on the Shioka. JC comes around, turns his Beretta sideways, takes down Simsy.
Whoa!
Extremely damaged. Ishi, huge kills. Ruby kills one lit. Red Zone. To push through to the plan. Headshot. Secrets. He's trading. He goes down.
What?
Headshot. Ishi. Oh my God. Round secrets.
1v1 post-play situation. Both people hurt.
Meep is holding the defuse. He has
Oh my goodness.
Round secrets. Tell us the secret. What is it, Rob?
1v4 clutch. Rom!
Oh my
You are
goodness.
out of your mind.
Oreo agrees, apparently, just headbanging into oblivion.
I had to laugh. Whoever that was swung graffiti did like the fastest electric slide before he got shot in the face. I was cracking up. I'll have to go back and watch that later and find out who that was.
Unreal.
Looks like the T's.
Wow.
Yeah, they're gonna have Mac 10 buy with 2 AKs. Ooh, lit, no armor, huh? All right.
Yeah, strong buy from Void. Pushing in up through mid towards A. A little bit of a flank from Red Zone. Oh, they back off though. They don't want to trade right now. JC, massive kill on Jason. The bomb is getting planted. It's set down. Shioka. Red Zone in a very bad position right now. Huge spray. Shioka takes down Meep. Eventually. Oh my goodness. It's a slaughter.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm still recovering right now.
Yeah,
Rain
that-
Ruby.
Oh,
God!
All right, Ruby.
What a shot!
Coming out with a pistol.
Oh,
My goodness.
headshot
Okay.
on the JC.
Actually, he can get a couple more kills. I'm sure he won't win the round, but he can cut down some more players here. He's got Shiaka who's hurt. He's got Oreo who's hurt.
Oh,
Nice.
Oreo.
Ooh.
Must have been a swing. Was not facing
I
Rain
don't think he
Ruby.
expected him to be behind him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he called him sneaky. See, little snack.
it's a little sneaky snack.
Trash talk in the chat there. Called him a
Hey.
snack.
Is bad manner the spice of competitive gaming, Carb? If it's
Yeah.
just sprinkled on,
I mean,
not
if
too
it was,
much.
Yeah, not
Just
too much.
sprinkled on.
Yeah, absolutely. I find
Alright.
it to be a good motivator for me to play better. And
Exactly.
but-
They pissed me off. All right, buddy.
Yeah.
13 to
I like
4.
being angry.
T side pushing in hard. Me massive headshot on JC with the USP. Rain Ruby taking down Lit.
Okay.
Wood.
CT not playing this time.
Yeah. Oh man, red zone getting carved down. 3v3.
Who's pushing B? They still have the numbers advantage on B site right now if they squeeze right now. Oh yeah, the bomb's
Man,
down. Here we go.
They're gonna have to retake. Semsi peeking. MP5 gets a huge headshot on the Oreo behind the plant. Shioka Rom Secret's the last one's alive to defend. One is hugging into a cubby. Everybody's getting gunned down. It's a 1v1. It's low. Jackson, red zone. Successful retake.
How many 1v1s has this match already had? Like 5 or 6 at this point. This is crazy.
Whew. Where's my hand towel? Where is my hand towel? Oh my goodness. 13 to 5.
Yeah, I do apologize to the audience when we're lagging out with the mics. We're just losing our minds over
Yeah,
what we're
if
seeing.
you can't hear me and I'm yelling, it's because I'm yelling.
Yeah.
Like wow. Let me back up from my. Do I just back up back here? Oh my goodness.
That works. Yeah. Across the room. All right, looks like T's are going to do a 5 push through sewer. Okay. Molotov popped wrong. That was weird. Who threw that? It's like burning a okay, there's a proper one. All right.
Lit getting gunned down.
Yeah,
Taking a
that
lot of
one
damage.
hurt.
Oh, just from the molly.
Yep. Maybe. Oh, here comes the pop flash. They're gonna push on to B now. And the CTs are kind of slipping that out.
Lit,
They're rotating.
down.
Yep.
Oreo with a decent trade. Me taking some damage from that molly. The plant is coming out. Void has the bomb down. Defending red zone, having some trouble entering. They have to do this retake fast. Huge kills Void side red zone. Just diced up. End to end.
Rain Ruby. Oh God! Where did that come from?
I don't know. I felt
That was
it.
behind him. It was behind him. Wow. Oh, there's the shotgun. We finally have a buy. Looks like Lit has the XM8. Here we go. I was wondering when the shotgun was coming into play. He probably looked at his budget and was like, all right, I have the bomb. I'm not going to buy any util. I'm going to buy armor, though, in an XM8.
Yeah, I think Lit said Kavechi wanted to see a shotgun, so here we go.
Ah.
And I agree. That's my homie. 14 to 5. Oh my goodness, Sam Aishi. I didn't even get to watch, and I'm glad I didn't. Seemed disgusting.
That was
JC,
painful.
massive headshot on the Sam Aishi, avenging his fallen friend. Meep, massive trades. Lit, again, a headshot on the Rain Ruby with the XM8.
2v2.
2v2. Rom Secrets takes down Meep. Jason, the last one alive.
He did get yeah, he's got full util and an M4 versus a shotgun and an AK with no util, so it's interesting to say the least.
Jason needs to
Oh,
retake.
I like this. He's popping from one side, then pushing the other.
Good. Oh my god!
Two
Long
HP.
range. Today I learned the XM8 is an op. This is match point. 15 to 5. Red zone. Showing resolve. Showing the will to compete. Void still demonstrating that they're the team to beat. What's going to happen?
Oh, look at this. You got P90 4 spies and XM 4 spies. Everything's out. There's no util. It's literally armor if they can afford it and just a hodgepodge of guns.
Hey man, if the bullets go into their head first, they win. So, I think we are going to see a little bit of some madness here. Rain Ruby thinking, hey, I saw Lit do it. Maybe I can try. Lit taking a lot of damage at the beginning. Oh my goodness.
Just sweep that graffiti. Oh, guys,
God.
just cleaned out the round in less than like 10 seconds. Oh my god.
I blinked. What happened?
Yeah.
Oh my
Everybody's
goodness.
wiped out. Void takes the map. And the series.
Woo. Game 2, Void. Red Zone coming in with the heat, though. The competition made it exciting. I yelled so loud that my mic tapped out, I'm sure, a couple times. But it was amazing to watch.
We didn't see any 16-0s, and Red Zone did have some momentum strikes that, strung together a couple rounds. Yeah.
Yeah, and practice makes perfect. Hey, that's game 2. Congratulations to Void. You win the series. We're going to head into an intermission before we do our player interviews. This is our final break. Everyone, we'll be back shortly.
I made it this far beyond where you are, and I'll keep on growing. I miss the open air, the going anywhere, riding with you like we used to. Guess I'm better off alone. Never know when I'll get home, but I know that home's where the heart is. Guess I'm better off this way, moving to better days, but I know that home's where the heart is. Home's where the heart is. I get lost inside my thoughts, and when I start to think, oh, the hole closest starts to end up on the brink. I tried so hard, but all these scars, they cut so deep I bleed. I fell so fast from heaven, it's like someone clipped my wings. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? It keeps bringing me down. I can't breathe, and I don't wanna die. Can we stop this gravity? 'Cause I wanna say goodbye. I forgive the pain you gave to me so long ago. Sleepless nights I laid awake just begging to let go. I almost got to suicidal thoughts, but you stepped in. An angel sent from heaven showed me how to live again. Now I'm falling, and I can't see the ground. Can we stop this gravity? You're a rolling stone, but I'm a cannonball. You're not fooling me, not fooling anyone. Got your head in a cloud, so delusional. In an ocean of all this emotional. Best be sure, I'll be there when you're looking for something You're a rolling stone, but I'm a cannonball. You're not fooling me, not fooling anyone. Got your head in a cloud, so delusional. In an ocean of all this emotional. Best be sure, I'll be there when you're looking for something
All right. Welcome, everybody. That was an exciting 2 matches. Honestly, unexpected. And just welcomed competition there from Red Zone fighting against Void for the victory. We saw some momentum sweeps. I mean, Carb and I were losing our minds when they had an economy advantage and were starting to take rounds off of Void and kind of getting them to regroup on their back foot. And now we're going to talk to some of the players that competed in our competition today and just get some insight from them on, what they expected, questions like that, so that everybody can kind of listen in and see what they were thinking. I love the post-game interviews, and the LDGL post-game, I think, just provides a really good foundation for us to show you that, everybody's having a good time. And if, they're competing, they are putting a lot of work into staying competitive. So first off, at the start, I want to pull Void into the chat here with us, specifically to get Rom, Secrets, and Oreo, just to kind of give us some insight into their play, and we'll go from there. So Rom is joined in, and we're
still
waiting
waiting on Oreo.
Pulled.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I missed one.
Oreo, hello, my friends. Good to see you. Exciting match. I mean, always very cool to watch you guys perform at the level that you're performing at. I mean, you're demonstrating yourselves as, Carr put it many times, just very solid Counter-Strike gameplay. Just to lead off with some questions, I'll start, and I think Carb has some specifically for the both of you as well.
Yep.
But leading in, coming into this second match, what about your strategy, I guess, change from the last match that you played against Red Zone? Did you make any adjustments? Did you kind of just run in with the same idea of what you were going to do? Did you do any more preparation, or did you just kind of feel confident going in that you were still going to be able to secure a victory?
I would say, we didn't really change that much. I saw adaptations the other team made, especially on the T side. They were much more wary of the flanks, which I know that was a big thing with the last match. So good on them, watching the flanks not getting cheesed every round. In terms of practice, not anything special. We just kind of went with the same strats and mentality, I guess, as the last match.
I would say we stayed back a little bit more than we did the previous game because we had noticed that they were waiting for picks and waiting for us to flank behind and play off that. So we decided to play a lot more back and wait for them to come to us instead of going to them.
Yeah, and I mean, we witnessed that, and it was kind of a point that we stressed in the first match that you guys played, and in this one too, which is Carb and I talking back and forth to one another as the game was going on. I mean, they were prepared this time for you guys coming around on the sides and from behind. Now, when that happened, when you guys started to see the response and the momentum swing, I mean, did it throw you on your back foot? Did you have to adjust? What I guess was the decision making for you to recover and repair to get that momentum back and ultimately secure the win?
Yeah, it was mainly, after they caught us off guard, watching the flanks and reset our economy. That's kind of when I noticed, hey, they're playing a lot more careful. Let's just take a few rounds, stay back, play a lot more passive. Just safer and more together, so it's easier for us to trade. And it ended up working out. They were running out the clock because they were expecting us to flank. And once we stopped, they were running low on time on their T side. I think there was one round where they barely got the plant, a couple seconds after the round ended, we had already won. So it just, after we started playing back, it just started working in our favor.
Okay.
It's basically the same thing. Yeah. How much I could say there? Kind of say everything I wanted to say.
Hey, fair enough. Yeah, you covered every point. He covers every point. Carr, what about you? Do you have specific questions here?
I do.
Yeah, hey, go for it.
So for Rom, round 5, you broke out the op, and later on in the match, it looked like you and Lit were splitting opping duties between A site and B site. What made you decide to break the op out in round 5, and how did you delegate the op between you and Lit?
To be honest, whipping out the op is more of a feel thing. If I'm just not feeling the rifle at the time, and I feel like hey, maybe I can get early pick with the op. They were playing a lot more grouped and passive, like I said. So I was thinking, we'll post up ops on other sides of the map and see if we can get an early pick and just play off that.
Okay.
And
for Oreo, man, I have to tell you, there was a round, I think it was round 7 or 8, right? You were inside bathroom and Lit threw a flash down long. You peeked and mowed down 2 people, slid back inside bathroom, and then traded out for a third before you were killed. Was that orchestrated at all, or did that just happen on the fly?
The flash was not orchestrated, but so I just kind of peeked out. I had no idea there were 5 people there. Lit had no vision at the end of long, so I just kind of peeked out looking for info. And I just managed to spray down take 2. I saw his one close, so I just tried to
So
play
that
off
wasn't
guy.
orchestrated at all. It was just proper, like just
Nope.
lucky timing. That's amazing.
Yeah, no, Lit.
That's
I was
great.
screaming, "They're all here!" And Lit still had no idea he was talking about long, so he kind of died after that because he had no idea they were all long.
Wow.
An active god, that flash. Yeah, my
Yeah.
goodness.
Oh yeah, 100%.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
it's awesome. All right. Well, I mean, that's really, I mean, all the questions we have for you now. Again, like, congratulations to you both and the rest of your team for the victory. I mean, you guys, like, you earned your win. You got the 2-0, and you're moving forward into the third match with a strong lead. And, you know, we love to see you play, and we're glad that you joined up with us. And thank you for talking to us.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank
Sure
you
thing.
for having us.
Of course. All right, we're going to pull now a representative from Red Zone to talk through just like, you know, the same kind of questions. Rain, Ruby, if they could join in with us, potentially Semzi as well. Rain, Ruby, Semzi, welcome to the caster desk. Welcome to the post game. You know, for us, I mean, especially me, watching you guys take these rounds off of Void and find this momentum was extremely exciting. So, like, the same question I had for Void, I'm going to ask you now. I mean, what changed and what did you do to, I guess, improve on your strategy and your play leading into this second match, going into Void after the defeat in that first game that you played against them?
Ruby, you want to start or should I?
To be honest, not a lot. I started watching a lot more higher level CS in my free time. And the only major thing that changed is that I started talking a lot more and actually playing as an IGL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, basically, like, I think we also, like, as Ruby also said earlier while we were playing, we listened to each other way more in those rounds. Like, we've actually did what Ruby said, what Ruby told us to do, and we basically deliver that.
Yeah. So you just execute on, like, the commands and I guess the direction, the shot calling from Ruby, and the communication increase. So that's where you kind of saw, like, the victories come out,
Yeah.
and it got way more competitive for you. I mean, that's awesome. That's exciting. I mean, was there anything, I guess, in these rounds that you saw either from your teammates or the other team that, like, really surprised you while you were playing? Anything that stuck out as, like, a kind of a whoa moment? Either when you found, like, leverage and you were very, like, really able to start hammering down onto the Void and getting out victories, or vice versa.
I was really happy that we all actually started playing together because in the first matches, no one was talking. No one would communicate anything, myself included. We were all over
Yeah,
the
same.
place. So to one, be able to figure out a way to IGL mid game because I wasn't doing it at the start. I just started doing it in the middle of one of the games, and to have everybody listen to me, to have everybody be honest with what they know, to see people getting a lot of picks that I like in angles that they would hold that they're uncomfortable with, playing well in the angles. I'm like a lot happier with how
Yeah.
we all played.
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting to watch. Like, I mean, it's like someone breathed life into you guys, you know, and you guys came online. Like, it was very, very cool to see. I mean, just like, it's juxtaposed against, like, the first performance, and when you guys started communicating and working as a team, like, I mean, we were losing our minds, like, watching you, you know. So it was very exciting.
I actually have, like, a very funny story from, like, the past when I used to play CS:GO more with my IRL friends. A friend of mine and I basically did a LAN party together,
Okay.
and we were like almost 24 hours awake. And then he like decided to like do a matchmaking game, and I was so damn tired. It was like 4 in the morning, and I only had a few hours left till it was 24 hours for me. But I actually pulled off the whole game with the team, even though they were pretty crappy. And
Yeah.
I think if our team listens more to Ruby I think we can also pull more off.
Yeah,
Like-
yeah. I mean, like increased communication and just kind of following the shot calls from your team lead, no matter your exhaustion level. I mean, that's really just going to benefit you guys into the future, no matter what. Carb, do you have like specific questions maybe for Rain Ruby about like the play or Cincy?
Yeah. Well, first of all, I want to say, so I watched the previous VOD, and the fact that you were able to accomplish this much in 2 weeks is insane to me. Like you got these guys playing as a team. There was a lot of rounds, especially on Overpass, where it was you guys lost a couple rounds basically on 1v1s. Like you could have stolen about 4 or 5 more rounds back had those 1v1s swung your way. Like you have your team playing at a much better level. I just want to say that's a testament to how you've pulled everybody together and you got them to listen to you. You got them to adapt, change tactics. It was really cool to see that in real time. But I think more specifically, I'm just going to focus on individual questions here with Rain in particular. Pistol round. Man, what was that, Rain? The very beginning of Overpass there when you got the 3K, that second, not the first kill or the third kill, but that second one, you weren't even looking at that guy. You flicked on him and blew his brains out. That was amazing. Had me and Kavetchi just jumping out of our seats, screaming.
Some really nice callouts from my team. Everyone moved onto the site in a very good manner. So I had the information on my minimap. And I looked at minimap, saw it, I was like, oh, mouse across table.
Simple enough.
Yeah, swing end to end. Makes sense. I mean, we saw it happen in real time, and it was crazy.
Oh, I was screaming. You'll see the VOD. I was screaming. Simpsy. So
yes,
I noticed a lot of time with you, they had you buying a lot of SMGs. Were you kind of like entry frag role there? Are you not confident in your rifling? What's the deal there with you always using SMGs in particular?
I basically was watching actually for my money.
Okay.
Like I knew when I buy a rifle, I didn't have enough money for my nades and for some armor, so I just went for the SMG. And also, the other said earlier that the MAC-10 is actually a pretty good SMG, and in the past, I also kind of used to be good with it. And that's why I mostly went with it, with the MAC-10 there.
Hey man, I was an entry fragger for my teams way back when, and back when it was a UMP meta, but the same deal. I totally understand when you have to keep buying the SMG over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
And there's nothing else you can do because you're stuck in that eco bind, and you're the entry guy. You're the guy who has to go in first. I did watch you pushed a lot of sites by yourself with an SMG. That was really cool to see.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's all I got.
Yeah, I mean, thank you guys again. It was amazing to watch you guys compete, and thank you just for competing and playing with us and participating. We hope to see you back again for the third match, and then the following seasons. I think if anything, this should inspire confidence in you that with communication and with teamwork, even to point out that it wasn't preparation over the 2-week period, but in game, on the moment, spur of the moment, it ignited there in the match, pulled out 5-6 rounds on a team that swept you. That should say something, like practice on top of that. Like you're competing at their level when before maybe it just didn't seem like something that was possible because of they're this rank or they have this experience. So that was amazing. And thank you guys again.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure playing.
Yeah. Awesome.
Big pleasure.
All right. Well, that's our post-game interview with Team Red Zone and Team Void. It was a very exciting match. Had a ton of fun casting with you, Carb. We're going to go into a short break here before we close out with our final remarks and just some reminders of upcoming events.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. I love the environment. This was a great first broadcast. I know we had a little technical difficulties halfway through the first game, but we worked through it and we had fun. And it was awesome. It was a great experience.
A blast. All right, we're going to head into the short break. We'll be right back. All right. Anyway, so we're transitioning into the ending here. Again, thank you everybody for coming, for watching, for supporting your teams. And, just a friendly reminder that if you want to join the community, we have all of our community social media links in the About section of the Twitch channel. We have the Discord, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Discord especially, we emphasize, please join our Discord, interact with the community. If you know a community, if you know a club, if you know a group of people that would want to participate and compete in this league, have their game shoutcasted, fight for the glory of winning in the next season, please join and contact Mahidrian. You can contact me, and I will, forward you through the right channels to find some kind of leverage so that we can get you represented. And upcoming, we have a match, the third game, Red Zone versus Void. That's still to be determined. And then this weekend, August 7th at 9 p.m. CST, 10 p.m. EST, we have a player banquet hosted by one of the shoutcasters here, Drift ACR. We highly recommend that if you are a player, if you are participating in this season, that you come and attend this player banquet. We think you'll really like it. And then also, of course, all the fans and then people in the community that want to participate, want to meet the casters, want to meet leadership here and everyone that's running it. Please, it would be in your best interest to show up and see what we have to present to you. So, Carb, I think that's it. I think we're wrapping up.
Yeah, I think that's it. I had fun.
I did too. I mean, Counter-Strike is an extremely exciting game to cast and commentate. And I don't know. I mean, moving on into the next season, as long as Valorant gets a team and we see some competition, I'd love to cast that with you sometime. I think we'll see that this is this league itself has momentum heading on to the future, and it's going to be something awesome.
Agreed. I think there's a lot of potential here, and like you said, man, I would love to cast some Valorant. That would be the fun. Yeah. But I think that's it. I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Yeah, wrap it up. All right, everybody. Thank you again for tuning in. Again, if you want to join our social media pages, the links are there for you. And that's the end. Game 2, Season 0 of the LDGL Counter-Strike series. We'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time. Good night.
Just like another season, not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. The seasons turn and change just like your mind. Like the sun gives into the moon, into the night. Time continues marching, it slowly crawls. With each new one starting, I recall. You came into my life just like another season. Not for long, just a time, just like another season. Maybe this time next year you'll reappear for no reason, but I'll cherish every day until you come my way this season. Each time of year carries memories like an never fading whisper in the breeze. Oh, we will keep on changing all over again. Yeah, we will keep on changing. Just like another season. Don't want another day without you by my side. Oh, this season. You came into my life just like another On my own, but I don't know why you hit the road, but you don't realize I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back when you're around. I won't think twice when you're gone. Don't hesitate to call me back, 'cause I won't be there. I won't look back. 'Cause I won't look back. I won't look back. 'Cause I won't look back. On my own, and I don't know why. She told me it's not your fault, but you don't realize